Before I even started dancing contemporary dance, I was involved in a community group who used to gather around after school and do Zulu traditional dance. But then we were doing it for fun. It was nice. We didn't expect anything. I thought it was a hobby because I was not exposed to dance as a career. When I finished my matric, I got introduced to moving into dance, which is a dance school. That's where they do contemporary dance. When I went to the audition, I didn't know anything about this style of dance. I only knew Zulu traditional dance. There was all these people with high legs, and I didn't know anything. I was stiff, and I started sweating. What am I going to do? But they saw something in me. I got in. The question it was when I had to go back home and explain that I'm in a dance school because they want me to be a doctor. Men expected to be a man, expected to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, but when you dance, it's something else. So I took that route that people were not expecting. Then I was brave, and then now people, they understand what I'm doing. I got a chance to choreograph my own piece, which was called Conversation Between He and He. This piece, it was a dedication to my father. Yes, because he has played a vital role in me as growing up. So for me, I wanted to explore that part and do something for him. This work, I think for me, it was a breakthrough in terms of my career. My style of dance, it changes every time. It depends on my inspiration, because sometimes I get inspired by just natural movements. I love doing big movements, they are nice, but for me, I believe simplicity is the best. I'm blessed to be a dancer, because if I'm going through difficult times, I go home and then start dancing. If I can't make it at home, I go in the studio and start dancing. It helps me to release. When I choreograph Unrepture, I had a lot of things happening in my life. So I use that piece as a way of showing people what has been happening, and I use the strings to show something that was attached to me. But once I managed to take off these strings, there's one string that is left. And sometimes that's what is happening in life. You think you've won, but only to find out you're going to start another journey. Performing at the National Arts Festival, for me, it's a big achievement, because that's what I've always wanted, to take my piece to the National Arts Festival in the main program. So for me, my dream came true. When they called me to tell me that I won this award, I thought, you know what, after 5 minutes they're going to call me back and say, we've made a mistake. Winning the Standard Bank Artist Award, for me, is the beginning of a new journey. Because in this journey, I'm given a responsibility, a big one. Everyone will be looking at you. Let's see what the Standard Bank Artist Award winner is going to do.